Which anime should you be watching in the spring season of 2022? If you're asking yourself this question, don't worry, I have you covered with some quality shows, a mix of anime that will start with season 1 as well as continuations of old favorites. Keep watching as I talk about new seasons of highly anticipated anime like Love is War and Commie Can't Communicate, but also newly airing anime like Spy X Family, Aoashi and Summertime Render. Let's start with number 1, Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 3. Starting with an anime I personally am the most excited for. Probably one of the most polarizing romance anime in recent years. Love is War will continue its airing with Season 3 after the first 2 seasons being a huge success. A short summary for those unaware what the anime is about. Kaguya and Shirogane are 2 super smart protagonists that are in love with each other, but they don't have the courage to confess to each other, so through the most complex strategies they try to get the other one to confess. Basically, Death Note if L and Light were in love. But what awaits you in this new season where we get to follow the beloved main cast again? Well, without spoiling too much, we can expect way more character development and character relationships to become much more romantic than they were before. Many fans and manga readers especially are looking forward to this season and are saying this will be pure hype. So if you are a fan of the anime, look out for the 8th of April when season 3 will start. And if you didn't already watch the first 2 seasons, do yourself a favor and go watch it. Let's continue with a new anime, something that will start this season, and it is number 2, Spy X Family. Do you pronounce the X? Do you not? Man, the X in Japanese is quite confusing. Imagine having to dub X-Men cartoons to Japanese. Spy X Family, let's talk about that one though. One of the most anticipated anime that will debut this season. Do you like spy movies? Well, what is better than 1 spy, not 2, but 3 spies? And what if all of them had to pretend to be a family? And that's not enough, because they also have to hide their secret identities from each other. Yes, even the kid. With a mix of comedy and action, the stakes of this story are to save the world. Of course it is. While also having to pretend to be an absolute normal family. If this crazy combination of elements doesn't have you interested, there is also the fact that which studio will be adapting this anime. You know, the guys who made rather unknown animes like Attack on Titan, and they will be joined by Cloverworks, who are responsible for small titles like Bunny Girl Senpai, Wonder Egg Priority and Fairy Tail. No, but irony off, you can be sure this amazing story will get a great anime adaptation. One could say a good story x good anime adaptation.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
So, we had a rom-com and an action anime. So, what is missing? Of course, a sports anime. And with that number 3, Wait, that's not coming out in spring? Well, subscribe then, so you won't miss me talking about it in what anime to watch, summer edition or fall edition, I don't know when it will come out. Alright, enough of Blue Lock though, because with Aoashi, there's already going to be a football anime out in this spring, and it doesn't look half bad either, if I can say so myself. If you like sports anime, you will like Aoashi. It's the typical underdog story of a hardworking football player who is at the beginning of his journey and has to overcome many obstacles and frustration to achieve his goal. No pun intended. Even though it sounds a bit generic, I personally cannot get enough of these kind of stories, and they are just fun to watch and quite inspirational. Simple doesn't automatically mean bad, so I will definitely give this anime a chance. Production IG, who are the studio behind this anime, have already a great reputation working on sport anime, the biggest name being Haikyuu. They will nail Aoashi as well. So to make 2022 the year of football anime, you should give this one a watch. Number 4, Commie Can't Communicate Season 2. Does Commie actually need an introduction? One of the hottest anime of 2021. In fact, so popular they dropped a new season after like half a year when season 1 aired. Since it hasn't even been a full year since season 1 aired, I will only briefly summarize the story. Commie is a very and I mean very quiet girl, but despite that, her goal is to get 100 friends, as if she was collecting Pokemon cards or something. So her friend Tadano helps Commie find some new friends, and it's a lot of slice of life and comedy, and even some romance. If you haven't watched season 1, I heavily recommend it, as in season 2 we dive into deeper territory. If you enjoyed season 1, there will be as many cool episodes focusing on Commie and her friends doing slice of life stuff in the new season, with the addition of many new cool characters that you will love, and maybe some characters, like don't wanna name them, but who will get more into the background and stop annoying everyone. So there's also that to look forward to. All in all, who doesn't want more of Commie-san? Yeah, thought so. So watch season 2. Number 5. Summertime Render. The last anime I talk about in this video is a supernatural mystery, and a good one for sure. The story revolves around the protagonist Shinpei, whose childhood friend died, and while he wanted to visit her funeral at his hometown, supernatural incidents happen one after the other. As the circumstances of Ushio's death, his childhood friend, are very vague to begin with, he starts investigating this case and has to overcome doppelgangers on this island to solve the mystery, while he himself has the power to travel through time when he dies, kinda like Subaru in Re:Zero does. This anime kinda reminded me of Erased a little bit, so if you enjoyed Erased, you should definitely check Summertime Render out. And don't worry, it's still different enough from Erased to enjoy it. I'm sure Studio OLM, who are responsible for works such as Odd Taxi, Komi-san and Pokemon, will do a fine job with the adaptation. With this, that concludes my video. I hope I helped you out, and now you know which anime to keep a close eye onto. Like, subscribe and comment if you want to help me out, as it would be very helpful for a small channel. Alright, bye!